Hi, we're here with Don Richardson, who is the Director of PLM Strategy with Microsoft Corporation. Thank you for being here, Don. So what are some of the challenges your engineering and manufacturing industry are facing today?
So notwithstanding the economic crisis that, of course, all companies undergoing at this moment in time, we find that collaboration and communication are the two biggest challenges that companies are facing, given that many companies today are global by nature. They're dealing with customers and partners all over the world in different time zones. So when you today designing new products and these products are somewhat developed in-house or maybe outsourced, or your design teams are distributed, it becomes almost a critical part of your business to be able to collaborate very efficiently and effectively. And what a number of our customers are trying to do is looking to these new techniques today, like social networking, to really facilitate that type of collaboration. So it's being able to not necessarily use products like a Facebook or a Twitter, but using that technique inside of your corporation.
Such as?
Well, it's setting up like a My Site inside of your company. So it would be the equivalent of having a Facebook, but it's a Facebook where you can find, your peers or colleagues that may know more about a specific subject or product or technology that you're dealing with, and you're really trying to source those kind of people. So it's looking up, the people in your corporation that have that knowledge base, and also being able to, use them on maybe a peer-to-peer basis, or just a collaborative conversational basis that's maybe very informal.
Very good. So what are some of the things that are being done to address this, which I guess you were just saying?
Yeah, well, some of the things that for example, Microsoft are doing in that particular area is that we are actually enabling those kind of technologies and features within some of our newer products. So we have products like SharePoint, which has today become a very interesting product to many, many customers, and they use that product to collaborate, within and without the company. So internally and then externally to suppliers and to customers.
All right. So what are some of the focus areas for you and your team right
now? When we talk about collaboration, naturally collaboration is a focus area for us, but along with collaboration comes a number of other interesting challenges, one of them being protection of your intellectual property. So you can naturally share a lot of information, but are you sharing it with the right people? Do they have the right access? Or they, are they people that you trust to actually do the right things with the kind of information that you're putting out there? The other thing that in terms of communication we're looking at is being able to take all the different styles of communication today, such as, video conferencing, instant messenger.
The telepresence, how they've been doing?
Yeah, telepresence and all of that, and combining it in a very easy-to-use interface on your desktop. So we've been enabled collaboration on a PC desktop using all of those technologies, which is very interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, which is very seamless. So in other words, you can send somebody an email, but you can also send them an instant message or fire up a voice over IP, what we call communicator discussion with them, or do a live meeting. So you can just blend all of these different collaborative techniques, and it makes communication very, very effective.
Yes. So what's really cool in your world right now?
So what's very cool for us right now is, of course, Windows 7, which we've just launched. And then, some of the other new products that are upcoming, like Office 2010 and SharePoint 2010, which will enable a lot of the things we've been chatting about today.
Now, have they been launched yet?
So Office and SharePoint will be launched sometime in the next calendar year, 2010. Right. But Windows has been launched. It's going great for us, and we think, especially in this community, it's going to be it's going to be a game changer in many ways. And one of the things that, for example, we have multi-touch now, so that's it's the touch user interface, so that you can basically drive an application using touch on the screen.
Of your computer?
Of your computer.
Really?
Absolutely, yeah.
Ooh.
So very
that's-
exciting, and especially in a collaborative environment where you sometimes, do want to demonstrate things. It's very natural for people to use their hands when they're talking and to be able to touch and to point at something. It's just a very natural technique that we use, and it's going to make that very comfortable for a user.
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing that.
It's
That's
very
great.
exciting.
Well, thank you for taking the time to join us.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And thank you for joining us.
Thanks.